Hey guys, John Han here, back for more news videos. And another news video we're going to be talking about is another Precure news. Yes, I'm back, and I know it's a little late, and I know some were wondering why I didn't get the predictions. Well, I ended up canceling it because the audio is not working well. So instead, I decided to do a little character review instead. Before I start the news, I just want to say a little happy 20th anniversary to a Precure, and yes, it is now their 20th anniversary, and now they're doing a little 20th anniversary special, just like what they did with Happiness Strategy, which is their 10th anniversary, but now they decided to do another 20th anniversary special, and which is pretty interesting. So yeah, after Delicious Party Precure, the next one is going to be called Hirogaru Sky Precure, and that series is pretty interesting. And they did review 4 members, but I'm not sure if that's either true, if it's either 5 or more. But it's pretty much gonna be 4, but I'll get to more later. And here's the reasons why they had to do 4 members instead of 5. Because the reason why is it's gonna be like similar to what they did with Hard to Catch and Happiness Strategy. Technically more like Happiness Strategy, because don't forget that we did see few characters a little early, but we didn't get to see 5 members. So my guess is that this series is pretty much like similar to that, where this series is only going to focus on the duets. We're not going to see any more members. They're going to come later, but they have to focus on the duets first, and then the other members. Just like what they did with Happiness Strategy and also Hard to Catch, where they had to focus on the duets and then later the teams. But right now, let's get on to the character design. The first member we got is Hirogaru Sky, the blue one. Yeah, and yes, I know that some were disappointed that the blue one is a leader, which is strange to all people. But to me, it doesn't bother me, because I understand that why they had to do blue, because there has been a lot of overused a lot of series, so it makes sense that they had to take a little break. And don't forget that I felt the same way with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you remember in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they made the blue one the leader, which is Leonardo. So I guess that they wanted to make it similar like that. So which is fine. And yes, we also get to see Hirogaru Sky's normal form. We did see that in both her official images and also in the trailer too. And her design of her normal form looks pretty good. And she almost closely reminds me of Manatsu from Tropical Rouge, because if you look closely, they both have similar ponytail styles. And they probably gonna be both heroine characters. Hey, it's cool that they wanna have more happy and heroine characters too. And I heard she also is gonna have her own catchphrase, which is "It's hero time," which is pretty cool. And I can't wait to see that in more of her episodes pretty soon. Her normal form name is Sora Harewataru, which means the Japanese name of sky, and her last name means clear, which is pretty good. And it makes sense because she is blue, and it makes sense that they had to name most of the characters based on the sky. And looks pretty interesting too. Next, we got Hirogaru Sky's partner, and also my second favorite, which is Prism. And I honestly like her way more, because I love the design of both her outfit and her hair. It looks pretty good. Hirogaru Sky's design is not that bad, because I still like her. But I honestly like Prism's way more, because I love her design and also her personality, and she looks very interesting. I know that some people are disappointed and confused that why she couldn't be the leader instead of Hirogaru Sky. But hey, don't forget that they still need to take a break with Pink. But they had to focus on something else in order to make it better. But still, her Precure design looks so awesome, and I like it way more. And it almost shares Hirogaru Summer's design, which is pretty cool, and it's not that bad. And they almost share the same outfits, but Prism is way different than Hirogaru Summer's. Hey, which is fine, because I still like it. And I can't wait to see her too. And yes, they also reveal her normal form too, in both her official images and also in the trailer too. But we're not gonna see her Precure form yet, but we might see her later on. I'm not sure either in episode 2 or 3, but we just have to wait and see until they focus on Hirogaru Sky first. Because don't forget that they had to focus on the first character first, and then the other members later soon. As for her normal form, I don't know if I can pronounce this right. Nijigaoka, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is her last name. But I do know her first name, which is Masahiro. mean, she looks not that bad. But still, I honestly love her normal form. It looks really awesome and really cute. And now let's talk about the two other last members. And no, they did not reveal their normal forms yet because, don't forget that they had to focus on the duet first, which is Hirogaru Sky and Prism, because they need to get more showtime in screen time first, and then the other members. Just like what they did with Kira Blossom and Marine, and also Lovely and Princess Tooth. Because don't forget that they always focus on the duet first, and then later the other members. So, right now, let's talk about the two new members review. Third member is Kiwa Wing, which is the orange one. As for her design, it's okay, but except that it's a little bit too boring. But hey, it's still fine, and it doesn't bother me because I'm not complaining. But it's still not a bad design. But still, she's pretty okay. And no, we didn't get to see her normal form yet, but because it's not available yet, because we have to wait for her later. It's gonna come out. Her episode's gonna come out a little bit farther, like similar to Kira Sunshine and Honey, because don't forget that their introductions came a little later. But we might see her normal form later in the episode as a cameo or background. But her Precure form is not gonna be here yet. Same goes with the other member, which I'll get right to her. And last but not least, I think, but except that we don't know if she's gonna be the last member or not. But we just have to wait and see later for the Toei's updates. And that member is Kiwa Butterfly. And for her design, I like her the best because I love the design of her outfit and her hair because she looks awesome and I like it. And that's not all. The strangest part is if you look closely at Kiwa Wing and Butterfly, they almost look like Kiwa Flamingo split designs of her, which is pretty cool. I honestly like Kiwa Butterfly's design way more because it looks way better and I love the design. And I can't wait to see her episode because it's so good. But I know that we're gonna see her pretty much a little farther. Like, it's gonna be like, same goes with what they did with Moonlight and also Kiwa Fortune because, their episodes had to come a little bit farther. But hey, we just have to wait and see. And some, they have debated out whether she's gonna be the last member or not. But we just have to wait and see until it's Toei's decisions. We have to just wait. And finally, let's also talk about their supporters. And that fairy supporters is, it's not gonna be a fairy partner or other fairies like they could talk. Instead, it's gonna be only one, which is another baby character. And that baby character's name is Elle-chan. And her design looks pretty good and looks pretty cute. And she almost reminds me of Kana from Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, along with Paimon from Genshin Impact, because she looks so cute, and I can't wait to see her. And yes, we did see a little review from the trailers analysis, but we just have to wait until it comes out. And still, and there, yeah, and yes, they also revealed her sound to it, and she also is gonna say, Eru, I think that's what it's called. But don't get me wrong, but we'll see what happens if the episode comes out. As for the transformation item, it's gonna be called the Sky Mirage, and I heard it's gonna be like a pen shape, which is, I think it might be maybe almost like similar to Star Twinkle Precure. I could be wrong, but still, we just have to wait and see until the first episode comes out, which I can't wait to see. But overall, all the designs are pretty good, and I honestly like them. And as for who I like the most, I honestly like Kiwa Butterfly the best because, I still honestly like her dress and her hair because, she looks pretty good and I like her the best. She's my number one favorite. And second, I will give that to Kiwa Prism because, I still love her personality and her looks because she looks so cute. And third, I'll give that to Kiwa Sky. I mean, her design, okay, but still, I still like her. And for my least, I will give that to, sorry for any of the Wing fans. Because, Kiwa Wing, she's not bad, but still not a huge fan of her dress. But hey, I still honestly like her hair because she looks good. But still, all of them are pretty good. And I'm not sure if we're gonna see the last member, but we don't know. But I heard it's gonna be only just 4 members only, just like what they did with Hard to Catch and Happiness Chargy. But I could be wrong, but we just have to wait until Toei decides. And for my quick announcement that this will be my last news video because it's time for me to retire because I got something else to do because I got new projects to do such as animatics and stop motions. I know that some are disappointed and some don't watch, which is fine because you don't have to watch. Because some of my news, they're not exactly that popular, which is fine because I don't care if it gets a lot of views. But still, I did have a little fun on it, but now it's time for me to retire and focus on the other new projects to do. And of course, if you remember my updates that for my 400 special, because don't forget that I made a new look. Not just my new look, I also will change my profiles on my YouTube homepage and also the logo too. If you look at the top of the YouTube homepage. So yeah, this is my last video of the news. And if the rumors are true about if Hirogaru Sky will have the last member, I might maybe do that as a little last bonus. But if not, then this will be my last news video. So yeah, that is my announcement. And that is it for this news video. And what do you guys think of this news video? Do you agree or not? And do you like this pretty good characters? And let me know what your favorite characters are. And just leave it down in the comment section below. And do you agree with the design or not? Or are you going to watch this series? But it's up to you. But you don't have to watch it if not, which is fine. But still, I'm still going to watch it because I still love Precures because I will always keep watching. And as for the release date, I think it's going to be on February 6th, but I could be wrong. But still, we just have to wait and see until they finish the delicious party Precure. And that is it for this news video. Hope you all enjoyed it. And please leave a like on this video. And also share this video if you want to. And also subscribe if you want to support me. And that is it. Hope you all enjoyed this news video. And this is Johnzilla. Kaiju out. And also farewell to my last news.